Hello, good evening, Oral Gibbs, and welcome to Speaking of Everything. Well, this evening we have a very interesting young man who was here many, many years ago. You all know him. This is Mr. Chardonnay Martes. How you doing?
I'm good.
But times are going by fast, huh?
Yeah, very fast.
I remember there was a time when you uh, was doing a lot of singing, the anthem, all that. You remember that?
Yes, yes.
So how things going?
Things are going pretty good for me now.
Uh,
I just finished school a couple of weeks ago, so I'm settling into the real world now.
uh,
So things are going good.
so you said the real world is a rough world.
Yeah, it's very tough. It's very tough. I know, so I have to get prepared for it.
Okay. So how old are you now?
I'm 17 years old now.
All right, so you're still very young, man.
Yeah.
And so, you've been known as one of the top singers in St. Martin,
Yeah.
and you've been singing for a long time, right?
Yes, very long time.
So you're gonna drop the singing and do something else now?
No, I stopped singing for a while, just to really focus on school, because school was taking up a lot of my time, so I said, you know what, I have to make a sacrifice between my music and my school right now, and, education was more important to me, and
Yeah.
always, at that time, so I stopped my music for a while, to mainly focus on school, but, now I've started back, so that what I'll be doing mainly, my music, focusing on my music and,
Okay. Where did you go to school?
I attended the St. Martin Academy.
You like it there?
Yeah, it's a bit okay, you will always have school issues or maybe, things that, that's common around us, school grounds, but otherwise it's okay.
So what stream you graduate from?
I graduate from, how you say, it's an academic level, so I think it's a HAVO, you would say. Yeah, I think they would call it a HAVO, but it's an academic level, so it's a real high level.
So what are your plans for the future now that you're 17? I mean, you got plans, or you're gonna just relax, chill out a little bit?
My plans right now really is to, push myself to see how far more I can go with my music. Now that I have finished school, I have more opportunities and more stuff to focus. So my plans really is to, maybe travel or maybe even go to college, study some music, see what the world has in store for me, look for opportunities and stuff like that. So my plan really is to go to college or music school and be specialized in my singing and my songwriting, and see where the where it takes me from there.
But you're just 17, so you're gonna leave the island this young to go abroad and study?
Not right away. I'll stay here for a while, and then I'll stay here for maybe a year, and then I'll be off to college the following year.
So now when you stay here, you're not gonna just hang out and don't do anything, right?
No. I'll try to keep myself occupied.
So no, because I always tell people that if you finish school, I mean, I did it when I was young. I finished school and I went to work. In fact, I was working while I was going to school, and after I finished school, I still was working, and then I had all my money saved up, and I went abroad to study. But the world has changed today. With the kind of money I paid in those days, you can't pay that today.
Yeah.
Right? So you want to continue music, you say, right?
Yes.
And what about, you ever thought about maybe that the 1 year that you're going to be here in St. Martin, maybe going to the St. Martin University, because that's a good institution.
It never actually come to mind, because St. Martin University, I don't think that they would have what I want to specialize in.
You don't like it?
It's not that I don't like it, but I mean, I don't want to, attend the university and, be going there every day and like, they don't have what I want,
Yeah.
like that, like what I want to major in that they don't have it. So, I would,
But it's a good start, because what happened is, I'm not too familiar with how it's done in the Netherlands, but in America, you still will need the basics, whatever it is, and you can get the basics at the St. Martin University and save a lot of money. So when you decide to jump on that plane and head off, you already got the basic year or two under your belt.
But you see, the university that I want to go to, the music university, they don't do, the only thing that they do is music alone.
Oh, okay. What's the name of that school?
Codarts University for the Arts.
And that's where?
That's in Rotterdam, in Holland. They only do music. They only specialize in music. So you don't get no other subject but music, you know, whatever you pick that you want to specialize in, whether it's playing guitar, playing the piano, singing, songwriting. So if I pick the package of singing and songwriting, that's all I'll be getting every day, you know.
Oh, okay. So is this a well-known school or in Holland?
Well, it's for the artistic individuals. It's well known for them, you know, because it's a school that is all over Holland, you know, and it's well known by the artistic individuals in Holland, you know, to attend that school, because it has when you done your full 4 years or how much years it may be, you will get your scientific bachelor's degree in what you specialized in.
Okay, but then have you applied already, or you plan to apply?
Well, my sister-in-law is currently helping me, so she has so you can say yes, I have applied already. I have put in everything, you know, so it's in the process, you know.
Okay. So hopefully, if everything goes well, you can even go some. I know some of the schools. I don't know if this school does it, but some schools you can start in September. And some you can start in January or February.
February, yes.
So I don't know if you...
yeah, the school you can start in September, October, or February.
Oh, okay.
So you have 3 months, whichever month you want to start in. But the kind of disadvantage you would have if you start maybe in October or February is that whatever that you missed in September, you know, you will really have to catch it up back in February.
Okay, so how are your grades? Because you know this school sometimes they can look at your grades and see how are your grades.
Well, so far I have been doing good in academy the time that I was there. Like I said, I recently finished school about 2 weeks ago, and I did my final CXC examinations. Okay. So those results will be coming back in August, you know. So just waiting for the best for the results.
Okay, so you did a CXC. That's the English.
Yes.
So when you go to Rotterdam, you say?
Yes, Rotterdam.
That school teaching in English?
Yes, they do teach in English. I looked for a school that teaches English.
You just scared me there before you had CXC. I said, boy.
Yeah. I'm also good with the Dutch. I'm very good, you know, with the Dutch. But to learn my craft, I want to be able to learn it in a language that I've been speaking forever, you know, so that I can understand it better and feel more comfortable. Yes. So the school is in English.
Well, that's good. So, what's your favorite instrument? Do you have an instrument that you like, or?
I like the piano. I started off playing the piano with Anastasia Larmoni, because you know she was good, yes, she was my vocal teacher, but you know unfortunately she left the island.
She's in Holland now.
Yeah, she's living in Holland now. But I started piano lessons with her, you know, and I fell in love with the piano. But since she left, I haven't gotten anyone to continue that path for me to learning the piano.
Wow. I still like the guitar. When I was boy, I had a guitar, and there was a fight. This guy pulled my guitar, hit the other guy over the head, smashed it. I never got the guitar.
Oh my God.
So after that, I couldn't play guitar anymore, and I forgot how to play the instrument, you know, but still my favorite instrument.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
But so how about your singing? Because you know you used to sing a lot. You see a lot of functions, and then you just stopped for a while. Why was that?
You know, it was a sacrifice I had to do between my music and you know school. So like I said, I stopped doing music for a while, you know, continued with my school because, you know, that was most important to me right now. But also, I would have to say, honestly, there is so much when you have talent and, you know, you have the potential and you have ambition, you know, to do something, you know, you would get a lot of negativity
Oh,
and a
yeah.
lot of criticism. You know, it would always come your way when, especially with this kind of thing that you're doing. You know, and in my upcoming years, I received a lot of that. It didn't.
A lot of
A
criticism?
lot of criticism, a lot of
Really?
negativity. Yes, a lot,
I'm surprised.
way beyond unbelievable.
From who?
From 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 the public. Let me say it like this: the public, you know, what's in the, yes, the public on St. Martin, you know, the society
Yeah.
on St. Martin. I got a lot of negative feedback. You know, if I would enter a competition, you know, I would hear maybe on the road, or you know, even at the event itself when I'm
Yeah.
there, you know, I would hear people talking. You know, Chardonnay ain't supposed to be in this competition. You know, he's done a professional already. He can't give people, yeah, he can't give people a chance, and they should ban him from going in
Yeah.
competitions. Yeah, I heard a lot. I heard a lot. I heard a lot of stuff.
So so you was professional?
Well, so they said when I came back from Holland,
Uh-huh.
when I sang in the Concertgebouw in Holland,
Oh, okay.
I got a lot of feedback that I'm a professional. So
Did they pay you in Holland?
no, in Holland was a singing competition.
Okay, so you never receive any money.
I never received any
So
money
you're
in
not
Holland.
professional?
Well, that was the talk of the town when I came back.
Uh-huh.
The talk of the town was that I came back with a lot of money and I'm a professional now and I'm not allowed to participate in any singing competitions. So I got a lot of negative feedback like that. So I said, you know what? I will stop. I stopped doing competitions, singing competitions. I said, you know, I don't have anything else to prove, you know, anymore, you know. I've done so much, you know. I've gained a status, you know, some popularity on St. Martin, and you know, now it's time to focus on what I want to do and the goal, you know, to achieve my goals. I start focusing on myself.
Hold that thought. You told me earlier about you perform in Holland. Tell me about that.
Yes, in Holland, I participated in the Young NBE with Vara. Anastasia Larmony introduced me to it. You know, she said, you know, there's a singing competition in Holland, you know, and they asked for St. Martin, Curacao, Bonaire, Aruba, you know, and throughout in Europe to participate. So she told me, you know, sign up, you know, take a chance, see where it will go.
Okay.
So the theme was ik, meaning me, you know, and you had to write a song about yourself. So I wrote a song called Living the Dream. You had to upload a video on YouTube and email it to them. And in total, there were 150 composers, and I was amongst the 150 composers. And from 150 composers, they evaluated, you know, the best of the best. And I was one of the 14 finalists that was chosen to come to Holland and perform for the semi-finalists. And when I came to Holland, you know, the atmosphere was so different and was so surreal because I got like, you know, a taste of how the music industry is in Holland, you know. So everything was totally different, but everything was on point, everything was precise, everything was clean, everything was smooth, you know. And I came to Holland, and on the day of the show, I sang my song, Living a Dream, the semi-finalist show. And I won, and I was one of the 4 winners, you know, out of St. Martin, because I was the only one from the Caribbean that actually was chosen to come to Holland, you know, and they look at it as I represent St. Martin, Curacao, you know, like the entire Caribbean on a whole. So I won. I was one of the 4 winners, and the prize was to sing in the Concertgebouw in Amsterdam for a 2-night show. So the show was on the 31st of December and the 1st of January.
Wow.
So, and both shows were sold out, like 2,000 people plus. So it was a real great experience, you know.
And did they pay you for that? Those two?
No. It was just a competition, you know, and so no money received.
All right. So then you came back to St. Martin, and you've done a number of performances. I see you got some CDs. What you did some things.
During my years that I was here, you know, I performed at numerous occasions. You know, I stopped the singing competitions, you know, but I just kept performing, you know, developing myself as an artist. Over the years, I wrote a couple of songs. You know, I started off as gospel. You know, everyone know I started off as gospel, but I mean, as a teen growing up, you know, you get introduced to new stuff. And I really started to look at maybe what record labels would want, you know, what people would want to hear.
Yeah.
You know, nothing vulgar or anything like that, but just something, you know, fresh, upbeat, you know, and new. So I started doing techno and R&B. So that's what I mainly do now.
You're a techno R&B, yeah?
Yes, I'm a techno and R&B artist. So that's what I mainly do.
Wow.
And I wrote a techno song called Move Your Body that was released on YouTube, you know, just for a little feedback from my fans, you know, to see what they think of my techno. You know, I got a few good feedback. You know, some people didn't really like techno, some loved it, you know. And then in 2013, in July, I released the R&B song called Take Me Away with a video clip. And that one really shoot off. You know, everybody, I got good feedback, positive feedback. There was no negative feedback from this particular song. So I said, you know what, maybe they love the R&B more than the techno, you know?
Yeah.
And Take Me Away really did good, you know. I'm up to 7,000 plus views now on YouTube. So, I mean...
So people want to see what's the address they have to go to?
They can go on YouTube and type in Chardonnay, Take Me Away.
Okay.
And you'll see the official video. You'll see it on YouTube.
Okay.
And that video is also featured on Tempo.
Yeah?
So, yes, it's also featured on Tempo. Thanks to Shonda Webster. She helped me, you know, got my video on Tempo. So they would play it, you know, at times when they have the cook-up or, you know, just random videos playing, you know, they would pass my music video.
Man, you should have given me a copy of that. We would have just inserted in the show here tonight. So what else have you been doing?
What else I've been doing? I've been just lately, a lot of other local artists been contacting me, you know, because they want to work with me, you know, make a couple of songs, you know, do music. So lately, I've been in a studio with them, writing music with them, you know. That's what I've been doing lately, you know, just collaborating with some local artists, you know.
I see there's a picture of you and the governor.
Yeah.
His Excellency Holiday. Tell me about that.
Well, last year, 2014, in July, I received my Medal of Recognition from King William Alexander. You know, when he became the king, in his process of becoming the king, you know, there was the Koningslied, you know, the Koningslied, and I was a part of it, you know, and they filmed it, and they sent it to Holland, to him, you know, and he watched it, and everyone who was a part of it, he gave a Medal of Recognition, you know, applauding them for their work and thanking them, you know, what they have done. So it was quite amazing, you know, to receive my Medal of Recognition from His Majesty, you know. I was very proud of myself, you know, accomplishing this at a very young age, because at that time I was 16. I'm 17 now, but I mean, at a young age doing these stuff, you know. I was very proud of myself.
So you say you were into this techno and then R&B. So who's your favorite R&B artist?
Favorite R&B artist. I won't know if they would classify Rihanna as an R&B artist, but I really like, I'm a big fan of Rihanna. Yeah. I know before when I was on the show, I told you Beyonce. But now, Beyonce is not a, I really like Rihanna more now.
You ever heard of a guy named Al Green?
Al Green. I think so. I think the name sounds familiar.
This guy was great in the 70s. Al Green, what a guy. The guy is incredible. You wouldn't know him because he's very old, one of my favorite.
Yeah.
You ever heard of a guy named Smokey Robinson?
Smokey Robinson.
Man, you gotta, these are the guys you gotta know.
I'm gonna look it up.
These are the most, you know, Smokey Robinson was the top guy at Motown. And there's a CD out, I think Motown 25th. If you ever get a chance, you should buy it. Listen to these guys, man. It's for a guy like you, you feel good.
Yeah. But, you know, I'm a major fan of Rihanna, but along the way, you know, I do listen to Beyonce, I do listen to Chris Brown, I do listen to Usher, you know.
Yeah.
So I listen to all of them. I won't say I really have a favorite, but
So you rap too?
no, I don't rap.
You know?
Rapping is out of my category. I only sing. Maybe a little chanting here and there.
Rapping good, you know?
Excuse me?
You ever listen to the guy West?
Kanye West?
Yeah.
Yeah, I listen to his songs, a few of them, yeah.
You don't like his?
He's good. I would love to do a collaboration with him,
Yeah.
you know. He's good, but rapping is not in my, category. If I would have to do a collaboration with a rapper, that's no problem. But, for me to be rapping,
Yeah.
I don't think I have that type of skill.
So you're between techno
And
and
R&B.
R&B. Right. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, I haven't thrown away the gospel. No, I haven't thrown away. If you still ask me to sing gospel by occasion, I'll be happy to sing, gospel. I
There's a lot of
haven't.
money in gospel, huh?
Excuse me?
There's a lot of money now in gospel.
Yeah.
Gospel is not like before. You can
No.
make a lot of money there now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I haven't thrown away gospel. I still have my gospel, but now I have gone to R&B and techno. Really, what is me now?
Exactly. I got to go to a break, but you got to do what is you. You got to do what you love and what you
Yeah.
want to do. That's what's important, right? No, it's good to have you speak with you about your plans. So I hope that everything go well.
Yes. Thank you.
And that the school would accept you.
Yes.
And they can move on, and do, because you see you're going to do what, vocals and so forth?
Vocals and songwriting.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I really want to major in. Because, both is where the money at.
Yeah.
And both is where my passion for music is at. So
Right.
that's what I really want to do, major in.
It's good because, if you're just singing, you're not going to make a lot of money too. Because
right,
the
right.
songwriters.
Songwriting is where the
Yeah.
most of the money is
Right.
at,
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just really basically what I want to do in the future, go off to college, get my bachelor's degree in my singing and songwriting, see what opportunities else are for me.
So what else you like to do? Because the people watching the show want to know what else he likes to do in spare time.
Spare time, okay. What I like to do is listen to a lot of music in my spare time. Maybe I would read a couple of stuff, on the internet about the music industry. I used to do some dance classes, just to get myself moving for my performances, but that has stopped because I'm not a very good dancer. But in my spare time, I'll see what goes on in my spare time now, because recently when I had school, everything was so occupied for me with school. I never had time for myself. So now I'll have to build something up now,
Yeah. So at least you got to, and at the same time, you got to just take it easy, be careful. Don't get in the wrong friends.
No. That definitely, I have a kind of eye for it, and a heart for it, that this is not the crowd for me,
Yeah. Well, that's good. I know your mother and your grandmother got to be very proud of you.
Yes,
All right?
yes. Especially my grandmother.
She could be your manager.
Yeah. A very good one too. A strict, hard-working one.
Yeah, I know. She called me. And when I called her, she said, "Don't worry, he's going to be there."
Yes. That's how she is.
Well, I want to thank you for coming in, and anything you want to say to your fans?
OJ, I want to thank you for having me on your show, first of all. And I want to thank everybody who has supported me with my singing from the start, has never put me down, always encouraged me, to go forward with music. That's all I want to say for them. Thank you for supporting me and encouraging me with my music.
And thank you for being here. And we hope that when you make it big, you don't forget us. Because a lot of people make it big, then they forget us. Right?
No. I don't have that type of heart.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate much success.
Thank you.
It's a Chardonnay Martes. That's it for now. See you next time. Till then, good night. Take care. Bye.